But the thing that you and I talked about that we were going to do, is that in the way or no?
What?
What thing?
The thing that we're going to do with David, like we're going to go take a retreat.
Oh, a meditation retreat. Yeah.
Yeah, me, Rainn, and David.
And a gourmet vegan chef.
And a gourmet vegan chef.
Yeah.
This is what I want to put my phones away.
No video games.
None.
No chaw tobacco.
No cha.
No chaw.
No cha tobacco. And then what we do is,
Yeah.
what we're going to do is we're going to go up either a cave or a log cabin.
Yeah.
We don't bring our phones or anything. Spend a week
Yep.
meditating, eating vegan.
Now, I imagine you've probably done this like a lot in your life.
I haven't really, not like what we're talking
Not
about.
what we're talking. No, we're,
But I just want you to proceed with caution with this guy. There's a couple things that I would probably, that you would
fucking bitch.
deal with.
Okay.
Fucking bitch.
Low
man.
blood sugar.
Okay.
You're
And
low
I think
blood.
the number one thing that gets him the most jittery is when he doesn't have technology. He's just a process addiction guy, right? So you would have to deal with
Would he
the,
be masturbating a lot?
honestly, Rainn, honestly, Olympic level
Like
masturbation.
couple times a day?
Yeah.
3-4 times a day?
Yeah, yeah. No,
Yeah, I would keep my distance.
more Special
a little
Olympics, but
bit.
yeah.
But that sounds really good
The
for
fu-
you. I just like worry about the people with you.
You
could potentially
you poke,
ruin-
you prod, you say scandalous things, and I just even get you sometimes. Let me say something to you, lady. Okay, the reason why I asked Mr. Wilson that I want to do this because I want to get away from all those things.
Okay.
I find myself lost in a sea of the internet. And I feel I'm sober, guys, so it's like I just see myself going to other addictions to not, live with my feelings. So I looked at this young man here. I go, I know that this guy's a spiritual guy, and I want to be spiritual. I think I'm spiritual, and I want to do this adventure with them, right? But for you to do this,
You're right. I'm sorry.
you think I'm gonna bring my Game Boy and my fucking Switch and stuff?
He might sneak in some contraband for sure. But.
Yeah. But anyway, I really want to do it.
So no tobacco. What are the rules?
What tobacco? You can't. What's the tobacco thing?
Well, what if we do no caffeine, no tobacco?
So it's a full detox then.
Yeah, full detox.
Oh, can I just say? Okay, let me say
the
that
woods.
it's not what we talked about earlier. You're adding.
Keep
new-
moving the goalpost.
Yeah. You add stuff. You can't add shit. Right. The thing is this. Okay. Let's say this. Okay. This is the place we go.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I'm
You
trying-
can have your chewing tobacco. Okay, fine.
That's it.
Yeah.
What else? That's
Caffeine,
all I want.
You can have some tea. We can have tea.
You can have tea.
Yeah.
You can have some caffeine. We'll do
Yeah.
caffeine years from now.
Okay.
That's a deep cut.
That'll be the third time we
The
do
third
it.
time. So what I'm saying, I really want to do it though.
Okay. Let's do it. Yeah, let's figure it out.
It's not happening.
Oh, it's up to me to make it happen?
What, who do I call? Should I really call Dave and go, let's do this happen?
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Is he in the city or no? He's probably in Portugal.
No, he's around.
David.
Yeah.
Can I call him?
Yeah.
No, I'll call him later. Fuck it.
June. Let's go in June.
Really?
Yeah.
I would really like it. Maybe
Yeah.
we'll vlog it or no?
No, we're not going to vlog it. We're not going to record. We're not going to social
We
media
should vlog it.
it.
We should vlog it.
We're not going to social media it. That's the whole point. We're just going to have an experience. We're just going to experience it.
We got to capture that experience.
We're not going to document it and make money off of it.
Oh, you're right. Okay, you're good. You're good.
So the thing is about Nicaragua is that all my whole life, I know what it's like to live in a jungle with where people are super, super poor, and it's an entirely different culture and a completely different way of living. So even when I'm 16 and I'm taking my first date to Farrell's ice cream parlor in the mall, I have that kind of visceral understanding of a different culture and a different way of life. So I found it's really cool. It's one of the parts of my life that I'm most kind of proud of and drawn to. And I keep wanting to go back to that town. It is a crazy area. It's called the Mosquito Coast. And it's on the Caribbean coast of Nicaragua.
Is there a movie called that?
There is a movie called that.
That's all I want to say.
And then they made a TV show out of it as well. And it's totally, there's Indian tribes there that don't speak any English or even in Spanish.
Whoa.
Yeah, they're just
Indigenous.
just indigenous, and they're Mosquito Indians, and there's some other tribes of Indians there. And it's really, there's a lot of drug runners too. It can be very dangerous. They call them white lobsters, which are the parcels of cocaine in like wrapped in plastic that come bobbing along the shore, and the fishermen like get them and probably sell them for like $100.
Wow.
Even though they're worth thousands.
And is there electricity?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I went to Honduras once. There was no electricity at the place I was at.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's just why I was asking.
Wow.
So I could go to Mosquito Coast, like.
You want to come with me?
No, I don't want to go with you, but just theoretically, I can go.
Yeah.
Okay.
You go to Managua, Nicaragua, which is it's not the safest place these days. A lot of political problems there as well. The guy Ortega, there was a big communist revolution there in the early 70s, and then the guy Daniel Ortega has been in power for 35, 40 years or something like that, and he runs out any kind of journalist or political rival out of town.
Wow.
Or strings him up in the town square. So it's not a safe and fun country.
Wow.
But beautiful place. And then you take a little plane from there over to Blue Fields.
What's a blue field?
That's what they call it. Okay. And it's crazy. Culturally, it's just a melange of all these different. There's a lot of like Jamaicans there. There's black folks that are like runaway slaves from 150 years ago.
Wow.
They speak like Creole. The radio station there, my dad told me, like the number one kind of music at the time was country music. The country music radio station.
Wow.
And like, yeah. And yeah, it's crazy. Yeah.
Were your parents hippies?
They were kind of hippies.
Yeah. Well,
Hippie-ish. They weren't, there's so many, when you say hippie, you think of a certain thing. It wasn't like long hair and like spleefs, right? It was like
free,
more like free spirit, bohemian, express yourself, hippies.
Are they still together?
No, dear God, no.
What? They got divorced?
I have a long, fractured, weird family story. You don't.
Oh no! I did hear something that you said to me last week, so I get it. I understand. Yeah. Anyway, so let's talk about your podcast. I want to promote your podcast, Sonic Boom. Spiritual Boom. What's that?
Soul Boom. Soul Boom, Bobby.
Rainn, don't be offended. This is how I do it.
Even Gilbert didn't laugh at that one.
That's crazy. That's the first time.
That's crazy.